The houses we live in have stories. They hold our laughter, our routines, our fears, our beginnings. They witness the shaping of who we are. Money is the way that we secure these places, so conversations about possessions are never just about dollars. They're about what we ultimately trust, what we fear, what we believe will keep us poised and steady when life gets shaky. Christmas is the perfect time of year to talk about money and possessions because Christmas is a season of giving, but it's also one of the most expensive and emotionally loaded times of the year. We spend more, we feel more pressure, and underneath it all, money is quietly pulling on us. Money itself is neutral, but it carries an enormous influence on our lives, and it reveals what we really believe. So, what is the power that money has over us? Why does it have this power, and how can we break its hold on us? Let me give you an example of the power money has. It doesn't just buy things. It shapes, it can distort, it forms communities, and it can either give life or drain it. Think about this. Think about there are two business owners. One makes a lot of money, and the more money that comes into that business owner's company, the more goes out. He pays his employees generously, he prices his products fairly, or underprices them. He doesn't squeeze every penny out because he can. His wealth moves outward. His employees thrive, customers benefit, the community is enriched. When money comes into his life, it creates more life all around him. Now think about a second business owner. He also makes a lot of money, but it ends with him. It's hoarded, guarded, used only for himself. His money goes into a cul-de-sac, a dead end essentially. There's no generosity, there's no shared benefit, there's no life with it beyond him. Money doesn't just affect individuals, it can make or break a community. The Bible shows us how money shapes us. It can distort us to become dishonest, shallow, and arrogant people. The more money we can make, the more opportunities come for small compromises, little lies, quiet deceptions, ethical shortcuts that seem harmless but pay very, very well. The temptation to bend the truth grows stronger the higher the reward. It also, think about this, takes a lot of time to make money, doesn't it? Spending it takes time. Managing it takes time. We're constantly busy. Too busy for silence. Too busy for reflection. Too busy to sit with God. Too busy to develop a depth of character. We're distracted. Life is transactional. Decisions become ROI calculations. Relationships become cost-benefit analysis. We start caring more about how things look than who we're becoming. And without realizing it, we've become hollow. The other thing that seems axiomatic in the realm of success is that money convinces us we're experts in everything. I did this right, so I must be right about everything. We stop listening, stop taking advice, stop learning. Money feeds this illusion that we're self-made and therefore superior. Why does money have this kind of power? Simply put, it offers to be your God. Of all the counterfeit gods or God substitutes people turn to for meaning, identity, and security, money is the most convincing. It offers security. I'll give you an example. Every once in a while, you hear of someone who looked very poor dying, and then you find out they had enormous bank accounts and possessions hidden away. Why is that? Because it made them feel safe. They thought if they had enough money, nothing could touch them. But that's a lie, isn't it? Money can't protect you from betrayal, from heartbreak, from illness, from death. Global disaster. Think about 2008, where thousands of excess suicides happened during that period. It seems that money fails you precisely when you need it the most. Another reason that money becomes an altar to sacrifice on is because it offers us an identity. After Adam and Eve sinned in the garden, we became separated from God and shame came into the world. We became very insecure, wanting to manage and control how we look. Money steps in and says, let me tell you who you are. Let me prove your worth. When we start adopting a story like this, we start to believe, I'm smarter, I'm better, I'm above. If you want to know what you truly value, watch where you're spending your money. That's where your heart is. Where you're putting your treasure reveals the set of beliefs that are running your life. So how do we change or stop or break this power over us? By reversing how it works. Start with this principle. The more you scatter, the more you gather. The more you hoard, the less you have. Here's what that means. Example, if you plant a seed, you don't lose it, you multiply it. What's scattered into the ground comes back as fruit. Generosity works the same way. When generosity flows outward, society is united. When wealth is hoarded, society is divided or fractured. The ultimate example of scattering to gather is Jesus himself. Look at his example. He was rich and became poor. He was whole and was broken to pieces. He scattered himself to gather us to him. The cross is the ultimate act of generosity, the ultimate redistribution of wealth. Every other God will demand that you sacrifice. Jesus is the only God who sacrificed himself for you. And when that truth moves from your head to your heart, money loses its grip. It's no longer your security. It's no longer your identity. When the cross of Jesus moves to the center of our hearts, money is demoted. It no longer rules us, defines us, or distorts us. We become people who scatter. When we give to the poor, we help unite society. When we give to the church, we help unite people to God. See how that works? In that scattering, we create life, unity, and more generosity. So this Christmas, as we celebrate the birth of Jesus, may we remember what kind of God he is. He is the God who gave his life for you, and that means you are significant. When you think about why he did that, you find real security. You find his love. You find the security of his never-ending love. May we enjoy this holiday season, not as consumers, but as children of God. Merry Christmas.